All right, so on the 1-1 to 1-4 review, 17 and 18 as far as questions are concerned, and then there is one that I want to talk about just because of what I noticed yesterday, just so we're all on the same page. So Celsius to Fahrenheit, solve for C. So each of these you're solving for a particular variable. That means you're just going to isolate the variable. So if I have F equals 9/5 C plus 32, okay, I need to get C by itself. So what is the first thing if I would, I'm just going to rewrite this so it's a little bit easier to see, 9/5 C plus 32. I need to get the C by itself. How am I going to get C by itself? I'm just going to leave it on the right side. I'm not going to move it at any point. Yeah.
Multiply the entire equation by 5.
You can. Okay. What were you going to do?
Subtract 32.
Okay. So we've got two different ways of doing it. Okay. One, multiply everything by 5, because what's that going to do? It's going to get rid of the 5 here. Okay. It does not matter to me which one you do. This, on a problem like this, you're going to have essentially 2 different ways, 3 different ways. I don't know if it was somebody in here that turned 9/5 into a decimal, okay, and made it 1.8. Okay, I think. I don't remember if it was this hour or if it was 4th hour. Okay, and they said, "Can I do it?" You bet. Okay, if as long as it's not, as far as for me personally, if you go from from a fraction to a decimal, make sure that it's not like a repeating decimal or something. Like, don't round it. Okay, if it's exact, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Okay, but if we can go through it both ways actually. So if we multiply everything by 5, so option A essentially, you can have 5f equal to 9c plus 160. So that's if you multiply everything by 5. 5 times here, 5 times there, 5 times there. Okay? Again, that's not, if you don't want to do it that way, you don't have to. Okay? Now, if we just get C by itself, so if we just go with the one in green, what am I going to do? Subtract the 160, right, from both sides. Have 5f, not 55, 5f minus 160 equal to 9c, and then divide everything by 9. On one like this, I'm okay if you leave it like that. I'm okay if you want to turn it into 5/9 f minus whatever 160 over 9 is going to reduce to, if it reduces at all. Now, my other option then was to move the 32 over. Okay? So if I subtract the 32 over, have f minus 32 equals 9/5 C. Now, what did you do instead? Did you multiply it by 5, or did you just multiply it by 5/9?
I multiplied by 5.
Okay. So, again, we're at a point to where we can kind of do things and have options. Okay? We can multiply everything by 5, just like we did at the beginning. Or we can multiply everything by 5 over 9. Now, for one like this, again, like I've said, I'm pretty easygoing. I would probably, because 5/9 times 32 is not real nice, I would probably either leave it like this and just do like a parenthesis, or you could make it 5/9 f minus 160 over 9 equal to C. either one of the two in blue work for me.